Hi and welcome to this video on Ghostwire Tokyo. I did not put that in the title, and this is a video, and this is the most beautiful game, quotations almost, that I've ever played. Because I have played Destiny 2, and it is the actual experience. And the actual experience of Destiny 2 is very, very good, from Hunter, Titan to Warlock. The entire thing, if played correctly, has some tacticality that I've never seen in any game ever. Even Valorant and CSGO pales in comparison if you actually have a good team, which is why I really want a good team at some point. All I need for most games is two players. That's it. Most games are two players, or two extra players, to clarify. Like, I would love to play Space Marine 2, but I refuse to play that game solo. Fuck. The Horde. I just don't want to be the lone Titan. Like, even if I have dude bros beside me, I at least have three miniguns with shields saying "fuck you." No, just like a massive squirt gun hose of die. Like, dude bros will help out there, and I don't want to have to like coordinate everything. That is just insane. And going from the concept of playing like Dragon Age the Veilguard, but without your support backup. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. I've actually made long form videos, which is what my streams are. I actually don't have any uh, pop ups for if anyone actually shows up. These are just so I can have a full fledged get to know Purple or get to know Bubba. Technically, more Bubba because I'm just going to be talking like you're right next to me. No editing, nothing. Completely and utterly enjoying the game. And to clarify, the sorry, my breath got away from me. To clarify, and it got away from me because I am, for lack of a better word, geeking out. Everything you're about to see, even how if you have good eyesight, that clock's upside down. You're going to see some shit, and from the very beginning, he's there. One person said stuff, but I don't know how the three work. You're going to see them hopefully again, and I'm actually going to save quid to see how the time works itself because of how this overall works and how I've just thoroughly enjoyed this game. This game has had constant updates consistently. Each like I don't know when, but there's been new enemies that have flowed fucking perfectly, for lack of a better word. And again, I'm geeking out. I literally had to set down my controller so I don't accidentally press buttons. And to clarify, I am a 6'2" Southern Viking TF2 square rectangle man that is geeking out. I don't typically do this. I am genuinely enjoying this game. So if anyone has worked with Tennu, I thank you. The entire experience is just absolutely gorgeous, and I mean like Bethesda, because Bethesda. Okay, I did not know half, and I played this game twice over. This is my first go through the Spiders thread, which is why I'm wanting to stream this. And I've done one objective, and I've fully, hopefully, understood how passive everything is for just going, which is why I really like the story. This game has such a unique flow that I've only ever seen in Control. Just to clarify, because this shit is just gorgeous. And if you have not played Control, I had these just playing it, and I think later today I'm actually going to stream that. I'm in a very creative mood. Hopefully, I keep this going to start making RP. But and sorry if you hear creaking and stuff. I live in a southern house, and I'm actually having fun. I don't like jump around, but I do move my massive tree trunk legs. Think Sasquatch Viking. Like, and dorky. Like I don't know how best to describe myself besides Sasquatch legged Viking that's dorky. I, I'm a hotbox that generates so much heat it's absurd. Like I have to fluctuate my internal heat with external all sorts like it's how my body works makes my family crazy and I just want to be me. And I'm saying that because just the shit that has gone on recently. Which is why I have had fun just doing this. I'm trying my best to just relax and I haven't been able to in such a long time and I'm just trying my best to let go, basically, which is why I genuinely love this game. Um, With all that said, shown and done, I am going to shut up because I am a Titan main that is currently high functioning times 2. And if you want clarification, I am high functioning autistic. If you do not know, that is what I am, and I do have like a general bio, general what I am. And I say 21 plus or 22 plus, I forget if I updated that, because I don't really care about age. That tells you what I can do. You can assume by my voice, and if you get it right, yay! I don't care. I'm always gonna be me, and I'm recording these for that purpose where I know who I am, even if I get Alzheimer's. I can just that's my voice. Hopefully, at some point, to be able to just how to put this, hopefully bring me back from something possibly like the possibilities are endless for this amount of understanding flow and creativity because it's how muscle memory is formed, all sorts of shit. It's full on understanding of warlock titan or warlock brain titan bodied with hunter desire to move. Just to clarify, which is why I love Destiny 2 and why I would love to have like I do not want a Destiny 3. If Bungie makes Destiny 3, first, Destiny 2 can expand it definitely. I do not care how many DLCs. Each DLC is always worth it. And the people that think they're not don't know how to play Destiny. They're playing Call of Duty and Destiny 2. And I can explain it hands down, front to back, left to right, however you want me to say it, where it doesn't really matter about God Roll, because God Rolls don't exist except for per build. How the coolest thing about the stat things, most stats don't actually matter per build, even in PvP. If you play your cards right, I just don't really get good. I don't really get good teams until it's too late. Like I have to get in a good groove, and then I'm just losing. Which is why I like Marvel. Which is why I really like Marvel Rivals' entire flow and how it functions. I am sorry, I am high function autistic. If anyone joined there, my tongue is just saying no to working. Um, with all that said, and please watch the previous bit. I am going to be shutting up, and hopefully people do watch the previous bit because this game is intense, and this game does not have a difficulty setting, so I am expecting to experience some shit, and I've only played this game on normal. This game is like PvP, but fun, and it's just PvE. Like, I kid you not, the enemies will dance with you. You can actually emote. Wait, the time elapsed. It went down. Ooh. This is why I'm genuinely enjoying this. The overall stats here, and I'm not this type of person. Just how it's portrayed, how it's just sink your teeth into it and enjoy it. It's just so fucking fun. Just I want people to play this game. I'm geeking out because damn, with all that. Oh, and okay, there's so many different. No, that's the same thing. Arrows. Shit. I skimmed through this on videos I'm going to upload later. I'm just really, really wanting to enjoy this right now. I'm just having yokai one of one. What the fuck do you mean? And why is you purple? How much ammo do I have? Oh fuck! And what is passive? Okay, this entire skill tree is completely different and so much more tactical than anything else. Like for an example, my personal favorite ability because it literally I cannot use it in combat. The slam down having fun just meteorite thunk is so fun because the amount of downward precision you can have. You can just slice through entire buildings if you do it right. It's so fun. It's basically Thunder Crash with no cooldown. This game is basically Destiny 2 with no cooldown with the ability and this is why Bungie refuses to give Titan the ability to have in air dashes, because this is dashing. This is in air dashing. You're going to see why you do not want a Titan using Thruster in the fucking air, which is literally just Twilight Arsenal. And if they do add Twilight Arsenal, it really should be a Doom crossover with like a and I've talked about this in previous videos. I just really like this concept of Doom crossover where you have the boots from that, which is its own exotic, and they could introduce more things. Like for an example, if they do a Ghostbuster thing again, it could be actually a trace rifle that has a unique spin. And if you have more together, it's just combining the streams. Fuck you. Just maximum death. And keep in mind, I am a Titan that's high functioning autistic in two ways. I smoke. I will let you guess what legal things I do. Now, with that said, and again, legal, I refuse to do anything illegal because most things that are illegal are just like, why? Like crack. If you don't know, it's literally burning out your brain. It's not good for you at any stretch of the imagination. It's just not. Um, shit. With all that said, shown and done, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I am going to just shut up and have some fun, because I am geeking out. This is fun. Oh, I need to get in a different groove, because I'm so used to having to have different upgrades, because the amount of damage I'm doing and all sorts of shit. Just to clarify, well, this is going to be kind of jank to begin with, and I am going to stream this a whole lot, and I can't even do the charge attacks.
Okay.
Ugh!
All right. Worry about yourself.
Okay. The reason why I'm thoroughly enjoying this is because Marvel Rivals, if you did not know, I love playing Jeff and Loki. I am a support main that loves to just be a shitter. Like, in the most Titan way. Like, I would do the most opposite Loki thing. Like, I'm constantly, the entire time, doing the. Keep in mind, in Overwatch, I am a Sombra main. I know you hate me, and I hate myself for it. I love the mental mind games, but I'm the one that just says hi. Like, it's just hi. Hi. And you crazy motherfuckers, I've seen demons just say, where the fuck are you? Just maximum, like, just whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's just spinning everywhere with their infinite ammo shotgun saying, where are you? But I'm so high functioning autistic that I realize very, very fast that when you're invisible with Sombra, this is a hidden thing with Sombra, at least with my janky ability to play games, you can just be in the middle of a full blast. This is non-nerfed. Keep this in mind, which is why I've always loved fighting the big Samoan man. He's just bastion on brr, maximum brr. It's so fun to play him. It is so fun to do things, and if you understand what I mean, he has too many guns that you can have a rhythm to it where one ignites. When they're ignited, they do critical damage, but having the constant burn because they're so fucking fast shooting, and they did get nerfed with the fire, like basically cut in half. I think cut in half exactly. So, and which is why I'm saying pre-nerfed like prime big Samoan man, and he's big Samoan man. I call him that because I cannot pronounce his name and I refuse to try. I have always said it wrong to my understanding, and I just haven't watched Overwatch lore because it's kind of not a thing. The game's just hype. You okay, my handsome baby boy? I'm sorry, that's my cat. This is a stream. This is basically you're just right beside me, having fun on my couch with me. Please get some snacks and have fun. And join back whenever you want to. Keep in mind, this is a video, kind of, so please rewind when you need to. And if this is the morning for you, I hope you have a good morning. And if this is not, have a good rest of your night, depending on what time it is, because you could be watching this no matter whenever. However, I'll be back. My handsome baby boy is meowing, because he is a cat. Just to clarify, whenever I say my handsome baby boy, I mean my trying to work out, obviously, fluff ball of a cat. He is chonk. Not in a bad way. He fully understands the bad things. I had to clean his butt, which traumatized me and him. I did not want to do it, and his look of, what the fuck are you doing to me? Just made me not want to do it again. Like, ever. And I think Karma understands. Like, we both understand each other of just, no, I'm gonna work out. Like, that's Karma's mindset of, I'm gonna work out now. Uh, my ba- uh my precious baby girl, and I do have differences there because they do kind of fight over each other because one's a cat, one's a dog. My precious baby girl is a very sassy, like weirdly human Dog, and I mean that in the best way. Like, imagine Lassie, if Lassie could tell you somebody's in the well, exactly where, how to get to them for your size, if you just listen to her. Like, genuinely, I'm not joking. She is my companion in like warlock concepts or like wizard concepts where she has helped me like just make sure the food's filled, make sure the bags are empty, all sorts of things. She's genuinely helped. Which is why I'm saying this. It's weird and I can prove it, but I don't really want to. And do ask questions. I will get to the comments later because this is going to be uploaded. I hope does not get copyrighted because I am going to have all the music playing and I don't know how to actually change that. This is Sony, and Sony is really good at showing off art. Like for an example, I'm not trying to dumb down your intelligence, whoever you are watching this, but what I'm loving about this concept, how this is flowing even from the previous like game to this game, because it's a completely different story with the same big bad evil bad guy, which is the BBEG. I actually want to say that properly, or say that long term, which I think is properly, because degrading language like that is not really fun, but sometimes I have to do it. So I understand. Like verbally, sometimes I have to do it. I'm sorry, I was going maximum nerd because I'm geeking out. I am going to shut up, and I'm saying sorry because I burped a couple times there. I am very acid reflux when I'm happy, which I know upsets people, which is why I don't really like streaming. Which is why I don't think I'm gonna do this often, and the next stream I'm gonna do is like this part two, because holy shit, and I'm not gonna talk. I hope people actually do watch the previous one, because I'm gonna have the same base thing, because I'm gonna be playing this for a while. This game piqued my interest, and I really, to clarify, I really, 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 really want to play Destiny 2, but I don't have a team. The Nether is not fun solo. Like, genuinely. And a team, to me, to clarify, is a Warlock and a Hunter. If I can get a random Warlock and a random Hunter, and I will not join a Discord. I have a Discord server. I don't know if it's in the description, but I do have a Discord server if you want to join it. Please join it if you want to, and I will get back to you. I'll text and I'll try my best to play with you and hang out. Because it is a place to hang out because there you are. It is the first level of my Patreon, basically. It is not finished. I try my best to make sure the settings are how I want it so people can join and do their own thing. Please do not just text random bullshit. I will delete it if necessary. Now, and whenever I do get people I trust, and it will take a while to get my trust, I need to know you for who you are, no ifs, ands, or buts, no matter how weird or crazy or however the fuck. Just, I need to know you're functional. If you're not functional, really, I can't talk to you. I'm sorry. I like semi-functional even, like just functional enough because the amount of ways you can play games, the amount of ways you can just experience life is genuinely amazing. And again, functional enough because I fully get functional enough because I am again high functioning autistic that cannot play games and have fun to save my ass. But uh why can't I get that? Oh, because I'm reading it backwards like the last name shit. I'm used to having the bigger number being what I have, the lower number being what I need. I think that's what I'm wanting to read it as. Ah shit. Karma, I got you, my handsome baby boy. I'm sorry if I am jump scaring you. I am loud, and the reason why I can't fix it, and I have tried, I have my mic at the lowest volume, and I am just a loud person. Keep this in mind, because I am basically a TF2 character. Uh, Sasquatch legged, Viking torsoed southern man that looks like a TF2 character. Just rectangle. Like, high functioning autistic, so I'm kind of like heavy weapons man, but I would make snipers and shit, not just LMG. Because he has a point. The big German man is, if you didn't know, the smartest man there, except for the doctor. They actually have a battle of wits. They actually played chess together. And the concept there of the mad German scientist, the Richthofen of the game, that figured out a way to turbocharge, baboon enhance the heavy to make Ubercharge work, and then reverse engineer the process for every single character, and then make it also like some of them don't even have that process because of how the actual capabilities, and I don't know how the updates functioned for them to actually work because of how the different cutscenes I've seen. I cannot play that game. I am a console gamer. This does not have aim assist. Just clarify, but I refuse to play a game without aim assist because I do not want to play keyboard and mouse because that is finger twister. I am a console gamer. Please do look up the controller down below because that is the DualSense Wireless Edge or DualSense Edge. I keep on saying wireless. DualSense Edge is the controller. Please look it up, and that's the controller I'm using. It is very handy. I do have videos on it if you want to see it and my specific settings. I have slightly changed things. No, I've changed things for games here and there across learning how to use this controller properly. Sorry about the weird like mouth farts, for lack of a better word. It's not really mouth farts. My mouth just didn't really want to work there. With that said, I am going to shut up and shit. I want to clarify what took so long because again, this is meant to be like you're sitting on the couch with me and just having fun, eating popcorn, doing whatever you're doing, drinking water. I don't care. Now, and this is also meant to be like if you're working. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to be not necessarily your morning routine. I'm not like Cox and Crendog in the morning. I actually really like that accent. I butchered it. I was not trying to really go. I don't. New Yorker? I want to say somewhere around New Yorker, but happy New Yorker, which doesn't make sense. Genuinely, just kind of doesn't make sense for a happy city folk. And I don't watch them. I've watched a couple things, but they're just too much. It's like just auditory, good mythical morning. And if you've watched a single episode, just imagine closing your eyes and just having that auditory overload of just bullshit. Like the Retin League banter nowadays is just maximum of them. I love it how they just their filters are just gone. I would like it if they toned it back a little bit. They are still a kid show, I think, because holy shit, the Indian windows just if they just let them slide. Just don't bring mine. Just go with them. They're funny. Just don't bring them to mind. Just like tap it under. Not even with a snicker. Just like that's all you have to do. It's just funny. If anyone breaks, everyone breaks. Just to clarify, if anyone breaks, everyone breaks. Now, with all that said, I am going to shut my mouth because I cannot play and have fun, but you're going to see Warlock Titan and Hunter Brain in action. I main Titan, which is my picture will always be a Titan if Destiny 2 goes out, and I goes out as in is not being played anymore because it is a live service game. Those typically go out here and there. Destiny 2 though could be a live service and it could be renamed like Destiny 3, Destiny 4 because of what it actually has with each DLC and how each DLC works. Because like for an example, the modifiers and how different things work for how like the stats for an example, I don't play with them really. My stats are always shit comparatively, but I can do trials. I don't have the right power level and I don't have the right teammates, but the shit I know I can do and I can prove how god rules don't really exist, how metas have never really existed, even with the Jotun at max level. It's insane what you can actually do. And to clarify, I don't know if I said this earlier. I think I did, but just to make sure I did, and to make sure whenever you see this, because no matter how you see this, it's meant to be fun. Shit. Sorry for snapping. That is how I keep myself on track. Whenever I'm talking to myself, when I'm talking to somebody else, I can bounce back and forth because language is a rhythm. It's just how I learn to speak. I'm high function autistic. And I know that is like a weird thing to just keep saying, but I don't know how else to explain it. It's really weird how I function. Now, with everything you're about to see, once I get that, and it is backwards for the amount I think, how I want to read that is backwards, and my train of thought just would leave out the window, which is why I'm just trying to speed run through this because I am not the best at talking. Even when I have somebody to bounce off of, I'm not the best at talking. Um, Now, I try my best to make people better and have better conversations and just have a better flow with life itself, which is why I always ask how's it going, and I genuinely mean it. Just to clarify, if you ever hear me ask how's it going, I genuinely mean it. If you want to comment down below, be my guest. I will ask back and just we can have a back and forth banter, but please be genuine. If you're not, I'm just gonna delete it because I don't need that bullshit. I don't need people tugging at people's heartstrings, and I don't need proof. Just be genuine. Just to clarify, I don't need proof. Just be genuine. Um, Now, and I do have a Discord. I talked about it earlier, I believe, but that is on you if you want to join it. I don't care. And again, this entire channel, I say again because I did talk about this previous, but this entire channel is so people can get to know me. I'm wanting to make RRP. RRP is going to be my game. If I can actually groove this entire day and have a good day, tomorrow when I wake up, and my circadian rhythm is weird, I for lack of a better word, I sound manic because of how I have to make videos and how people don't actually ask questions and different things like that. If you understand, you understand. I'm being completely understanding, if that makes any sense. But I had to go, for lack of a better word, a kennel. My family treats me like a dog that they can just put in a kennel somewhere at a rude vet because of how they treat the other animals. They treat me like an animal, and it's genuinely not fun. I love meat. Okay. They picked me up this yesterday morning, technically, and we went to Buc-ee's. I could not go to Buc-ee's because they didn't bring anything like a belt or anything, which is why I say they treat me like an animal. They could have brought a belt because they know what I had. They were thinking about me the entire time. They could have at least brought my belt where I didn't have to go into Buc-ee's, basically barefoot. With no boots or anything, because that's what I typically wear. Even sweatpants would have been nice. Just something to show that they cared. Not even my bag. But they wanted to say, we can go to Buc-ee's for fun, like a fucking dog. I hate it so much. Now, with that, they did give me one of the best burgers, or chicken burgers technically. Like, think Popeye's chicken sandwich, but holy fuck, so much better. And I say so much better because the bite, there was no snag, there was no problem. Now, the opposite end of that is their beef jerky. Their steakhouse beef jerky, I am a meat connoisseur, I would say. I really, really love meat, and I love the concept of a meat diet. I'm not on a meat diet, but I highly think I'm going to do that at some point whenever I have enough money, but I need to be full. So I don't really care at this point. At some point, I really want to try a meat diet because the concept's there and the overall why. um, but their steak, I'm gonna read it. It's right over here. I can't actually keep eating this because it's too much. There's too much flavor. It gets stuck in my teeth and it's just weird. And sorry about crinkling the bag. Some people don't like that. Some people do. Just, I want to keep my mic active. It is called the Steakhouse Beef Jerky, made from solid strips of beef. That might help you out. I'm not really Google abled. Google and me have like a understanding of I don't look shit up on it. It just does whatever it wants to do. Like I just can't look shit up on it. I would love to be able to. I've tried. It does the grandma shit. I don't know if it's how I speak. I just genuinely don't know. It just likes that thing at me, for lack of a better word. And speaking of that, I'm going to try and have fun with the AI, which is why I'm going to have fun in this because the AI it reminds me of the good old days in Halo. Wait, who made the original? Okay, 1 second. Okay, I just looked at something. Now, there is a couple companies that are genuinely just when you see their name on something, it's amazing. And there are a couple companies, or a company in specific, kind of okay. Epic Games tries their best nowadays to make good products, but like, I think Fortnite just kind of needs to burn its bonfire over in the corner and just pollute over there. They should actually try it, and even with like Dauntless, like bring back the loot. The loot is what Dauntless was needing, and bring more. Like bring an ecosystem. Try and make it a full-on free to play as much as possible. Bring like Destiny 2 format, where it's each DLC brings like new elements or some shit, which will not be busted. If you make it busted, it's just FOMO. It's just not cool. It's just not nice to anyone involved. People will not play your game. Which, if you don't know, Epic Games has said so many different times that the skins do not matter. I kid you not. The skins fucking matter. That Miles Morales skin, I can shoot him in the fucking center. And keep in mind, I'm the person that can beam a motherfucker on controller with the perfect pinpoint accuracy of the pistol. I John Wick motherfuckers when I have a good groove. Now, keep in mind, my luck is shit, so sometimes I am stuck with like an RPG, couple healing items, and I am just hugging my teammates' ass like, I got you. Don't let me get got, please. Got this. Just, like the updates they have done are amazing because I am allowed to just say I got this, but typically Fortnite players are just brain dead PvPers for lack of a better word. And to clarify, okay, trying to think of a I don't really watch them personally. I can't think of one. Okay, here we go. The general mindset of PvP, how it's very competitive. Like even Ninja, a game is a game. To clarify, a game is a game. I genuinely enjoy the game, but it's like an art piece is an art piece. Every single thing. Like for an example, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is from the ground up a fun competitive PvP shooter or PvP battler because technically there's more melee characters than gun characters and ranged characters in general. And I do classify Iron Fist and Spider-Man as a ranged character, just to clarify, because instead of shooting like a projectile or like some gun, they are the bullet. It's just thwip, or my personal favorite, and it's thwip, web, uppercut, web, punch in the face for most enemies. And then you can like rinse, repeat, get out of there, which is what Spider-Man's entire kit is. But Iron Fist is just, I hear you. I see you. Give me 1 second, depending on what's needed, which is why I like jumping around, because they hear me. I'm expecting them to hear me, just bouncing around, having fun. And then, when I hear the right opening, I climb up like fucking Spider-Man, but on demonic crack, just up the wall because I'm jumping, constantly resetting the energy, just going maximum like thruster titan if you can reset it on the vertical walls and just sprint up it. Which is just the concept of how Titan could function. Even Hunter, Warlock, if maximalized, holy shit. Like, Payback, for an example, I don't like data miners. Data miners ruin art. It's like seeing the Starry Night, my personal favorite painting, because of everything it is, the layers, and I can go into so many different details. Like, it's such a gorgeous thing. I can make a poem about that art piece. But it's a gorgeous art piece. That my favorite thing about it is technically the town doesn't exist. Everything else does, except for the town, if I remember correctly, which is my personal favorite thing about it. But, or my personal favorite at first glance detail that you can easily take away. Just to clarify, there's more favorite details, but I don't know better words. I'm sorry. I wish I had better words here. Now, with all that said, I am going to be kicking some ass. And if I never said what the animals are doing. Okay, Karma was meowing because Karma is actually getting on a diet because Clement, and Karma is my handsome baby boy. Clement is my precious baby girl. They are both my companions, basically. They both do their own thing. But they both work together because Karma's actually on a diet. He's actually working out and basically just being his own dude. With Clement's help and back and forth, because cats are nocturnal, dogs aren't, the overall back and forth, and the dogs and I are just trying to work together, even the cats, because we do have two cats at this house, and I say we, because the humans in the house. And I'm saying dogs, cats, just to clarify humans, because Clement, I think, is just a person. Karma, I think, is just a person. Just to clarify, in person in high level intelligence, because I have literally basically done Lassie conversations of where's the well? Oh, how did somebody? Huh? Like, I've basically had conversations like that where it doesn't make sense. You're just seeing this dog wiggle. There's no even barks, there's no yips, there's nothing. She's just wiggling kind of randomly. But if you understand the randomness, it makes perfect sense. The wiggles are a conversation, which is why it's just like little bits here and there. So I just do what I need to do, which is why she is my companion. And Karma is actually training. He, I think, was training the entire time I was gone because I was gone for a couple days, which sucked. But I figured out my circadian rhythm because of that. I just laid down. I figured out that I just want to rest until I want to work, if that makes any sense. But I do want to work, not just make things, if that makes any sense. I want to be. I want to be. There's so many different possibilities for this conversation. My personal favorites, and favorite because I could say Hephaestus, I could say all sorts of different things, but the concept of how the gods function as people, not as mythical creatures. Just to clarify, not as anything else. Just the concept of Atlas holding up the world, but instead of the world, concepts, people, hope. It's not. It's not the world anymore. It's able to keep itself up, basically. Or Hephaestus, the forge is able to run itself. Like that general concept. I just really like the concept of Titans because I am a Titan. Titans on the brain. That general thing. Um. Now, with all that said, shown and done. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I will genuinely get back to you. And I do not know how long the stream will be, but I will be going down and checking on animals whenever I do hear them bark. My headset is soundproof. I just took off my ear. Or took off my headset ear. Because, just to clarify. Now if you have any questions, please ask. And this is going to be kind of jank, because I'm used to having even charge attacks. Everything is different. But I actually do more damage. Across the board. I really hope I get a melee weapon. That's all I want, is just a fun melee weapon where I can just fucking beat some ass if I want to. And again, if I want to, because this game is just Destiny 2 on PvE crack. And, okay, I say that knowing what crack is. If you don't know what crack is, and if you don't know, I think, okay, cocaine. There we go. Cocaine is the one that does this. Crack, I forget exactly. It's the same general concept. It burns out your endorphin centers. It is really bad for you, which is why I will never even fucking try it. It's not good for you. Do the legal shit. It's good for you and is good enough. Never even dabble in that shit. And if you have and survived that monster, damn, good shit. Even if you are a little bit fucked from the entire experience, you conquered a monster that most people can't even look at properly. Like, holy fuck. Like, it's like looking at autism properly. Most people don't. Most people mistake it. Like, for an example, most people mistake Titans for crayon eaters. I'm a Titan. I'm not a crayon eater. If you call me a crayon eater, what the fuck? Let's have an intellectual debate, genuinely intellectual. When you start doing fuck shit, I'm going to delete your text. I don't deal with fuck shit, even in my Discord. Talk to me like a civilized human being, and I will talk to you like a civilized human being. No matter who you are, no matter if you are a sophisticated, distinguished gentleman. If I offend you, I'm sorry, you're in my area. Please don't offend me. Go do your own thing. Go take a breather. Don't make it worse for yourself, because if you make it worse for yourself, I'm going to make it worse for you. Give what you take. The golden rule. Turn the other cheek. There's so many different ways to put it, like, which is why I really like religion itself, not any one religion. I am more Christian nuclear family values, like the more modern New Testament. I don't know how that really works with the Old Testament, which is why I really just dropped Christianity and why I started looking for other things, which is why I really like Buddhism and just understanding the concept of how things function, which is why I really like this game and the overall flow of story mixed with mythology and just how it works, which has also helped me just relax and breathe because it's just a gorgeous game and how it just portrays life even with the different elements. And I do want to clarify, because I don't know if I've showed this on stream, there's different filters that actually change the base game. I have just played this game so much, and I am a Jeff main. Okay, the TT, the people that make amazing game songs, the same singer, I forget his name, I think they work with Rooster Teeth. I think they're Rooster Teeth production. I forget. Yeah, I think they are. Or they were. They might not be now. It's topsy turvy. But they make amazing songs constantly. Even if it is the stupid Sans, just for the reference, it's genuinely not bad. It's just memey as all fuck, but it's not bad. Now, with that, I'm the DPS support, Jeff, so I genuinely and both. I shoot my bubbles randomly like I'm just having acid reflux and burping because it's touch it, you'll feel better. Just shooting it around and feel better. And it's literally like a maximum adrenaline shot. You're constantly healed. You have better healing from the other supports because more supports are better here and there depending on what the other team comp is, which is why metas never exist in most games if you understand how they function, even in Call of Duty, which is why when people say God rolls and metas exist in Destiny 2, I can easily have a intellectual debate back and forth and just teach them. If they don't want to be taught, up to them. They can do their own thing. I don't want to force it upon them, but I can teach them. I can show them. I'll even fight them with their favorite exotic with their great. I would want to have an clarifying Destiny 2. I'll play my Titan. I'll get in a good groove. I'll even if I'm playing something else at the time. I will drop what I'm doing to genuinely teach somebody on stream, if possible, how that functions because it's the flow, how it's back and forth. And I will use a gray against their favorite exotic, and I will let them pick my PvP exotic. I'll give them three choices, and I will let them pick my groove, basically. I will get in the groove, which will be like a PvP match, possibly depending on how I'm feeling that day. If not, three, guaranteed. After those three, and I am popping my knuckles, sorry if you don't like that. That is just who I am. If you need to, please pause, and I am sorry. Shit. I'm sorry, when I start, I can't really stop because it feels good. It's basically like how a cat scratches and unsheaths their claws. Best way to describe it is not that the same thing, but I am basically able to move everything a lot better. It allows me to just expand. And I do, okay, cancer. And I know this is weird segue, but cancer is not simple. Cancer, you can eat too many carrots and get cancer. You can do so many crazy things to get cancer. It is literally just a biological breakdown of you're just kind of fucked biologically that no one can fix. And it's not a bad thing. It's like this game, a circle of life, the general concept of give and take, of sorrow and love, of the dance, the balance of life. Which, okay, with all this said, I know that this is genuinely impossible unless like full conversion cyborg or something. And not genuinely impossible. I am again spiritual. I do believe in a supernatural. I don't know what supernatural is correct. I kind of believe all supernaturals are correct to some degree and some extent. I believe there's like an overarching base concept, a base thread through that you can go with. And this general concept stemmed from the basis of America. If you don't know, America is literally an I am Southern America. I am truly American, and I mean that. And I am a runt of the human race. I mean that literally. I am Southern honky. Like if you look at me, I am a massive TF2 white heavy weapons guy. Like that's just how I look. But when I open my mouth, I am engineer trying to be kind of spy-y with a little bit of scout if you think of TF2, but still heavy weapons guy build. Like at some point, right now I have a belly. And I don't really care at this point. I can't really do much about it. I've tried to do push-ups on my bed. My bed gives too much to allow me to have the right hand and footing, so I just can't. At some point, I plan to have my own house or something. I plan to just start, for lack of a better word, peeling away from the bullshit. With all that said, I hope you all enjoy the video, and if you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you have not taken a break, please take a break. Please get some water in you. Please do something. This has been an hour, and I am going to do not daily, hourly, 30 minutes, whenever I feel like it, checkups to make sure that you are getting hydrated and doing what you need to do.
Defend yourself. You can't avoid the hit.
And to clarify, the reason why this video, and I do mean video, is titled this, and every single stream would be titled the same thing, because it is going to be the most fun at the time. I just can't put all this in there, but it's the most fun at the time video, which is what I'm going to try and get better at of saying that, but that's the concept. And I'm going to have to get better at like having like a soundboard. I would love to have a soundboard, that audio clip playing it. With different versions, with a soundboard, I can just press for different. Excuse me. Sorry, I thought I went burp. And going back to Jeff, I actually have fun speaking, which is why I fully agree completely with maximum DPS Jeff concept, but I understand the power of bubble. But I also feel for Jeff with the I'm trying to do what I need to do. You will look at me like I'm a fucking goofball. Fuck you. Take my bubble, bitch, upside your fucking head and don't die. I trust you. I got you. I know you think I'm a goofball, but fucking lean on me. I can eat the entire enemy team and you. Trust me. And if I eat you, you're healed. Like, I'm not gonna like toss you off the edge. I'm going to grab you, Trojan horse, when you're about to die. My big, beautiful tank, whatever the fuck you are. You could be Captain America. I will slap that Captain ass. Like, I got you. But you gotta get me. If you don't get me, I'm just gonna fuck off. I'm going to be maximum fish and gonna go do my own bubbly thing. I'm gonna go try and make an extra like support friend or something like that to kind of draw the pressure off of my team, even if they're being fuck shits. And I will meet them if possible, but different things like that, or just leave the Discord. I don't like bullshit. Bullshit is not needed when conversation is being used. When it is a fight, when it is cat and mouse, when it's stuff like that, conversation is in the movements, which is why I cannot play games and have fun. I'm a PvE gamer with maximum having fun and grooving in a PvP format. I use the DualSense Edge because it allows me to basically play on a PC tier, genuinely PC tier, with aim assist and good aim assist. This game does not have aim assist. It has very weird janky aim assist, for lack of a better word. It's very fun and works. It's better than Legend of Avium. Legend of Avium is a very good aim trainer for console. Basically, think of Legend of Avium as a basic aim trainer where you don't need any fancy control. You can play it easily if you play with the overall controls, and that is controller itself. Find your groove. You're basically playing guitar or piano or violin. You're playing an instrument. You're not playing a precise, intricate machine. You're playing a keyboard in the piano sense, violin, a bass, whatever your musical instrument is, and everyone has their own personal like musical taste, even if it is basic as fuck. I like every music. Like I actually really like Seven Nation Army. Even though it's basic, it is my basically personal favorite type of coffee. Just black. If I need anything in it, it's just not good coffee. And it does need a good kick of caffeine. It does need a little bit here and there. Sometimes I would like a little bit of creamer, but typically I don't. Sometimes I might want a little bit of kick, but that would be literally like a of creamer. Like I don't know the right word is onomatopoeia, just a little tap. And keep in mind sausage fingers. So a little tap is a good dosing, and my cup of coffee is typically medium. If I get a small, it's just kind of not worth it. Genuinely, and I've tried. I've wanted to. I've thought about it. It's just not worth it. Large is happy. Like I will be perky. I'll be a little bit more alert because I have more juice in me, but I can still easily kick up a notch if needed. And I say all this because I plan on using this for my future workers, relatively speaking, because I do want a family. When okay, my entire channel, and I'm going to say this for the last bit. My entire channel, so people can get to know me. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. And people have not watched the stream yet, and again, this is meant for my friends and family, and I will say stuff later, but not right now, because I want to just have fun. Because I have not shown gameplay yet, and this game is fucking gorgeous. And I will even turn on my air conditioner so I can relax a good bit. I'm gonna make sure my dogs aren't barking or cats are meowing. Okay. Uh, please get comfortable. Even if you're at work, just if you have done a whole lot, take a break, take a breather, and just relax. I am gonna go do things, and I know I was just talking a whole lot, and that's it. But when I get back, you're going to see a whole lot of gameplay. So please enjoy your company wherever you're around, and just and say whatever you're around because you could be around farm animals. I don't care, and I don't know. If you want to tell me, I'm genuinely intrigued. Because, like, for an example, farmers, I have a lot of questions. Artists, I have a lot of questions. Like, no matter what your art style is, explain it well, and I would genuinely love to hear you. No matter what your thing is, it's genuinely fun to hear. Because it is your thing. It is not my thing. It is your thing. And I'll never try and copy you. I'll never try and do your thing. But I'll always try and help you with different like twix and twix, twists and tweaks and just general concepts you can do. And I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm saying it as like homebrew elements for D&D, where it's concepts you can add if you want to, but not needed. Which is why people get annoyed at me. I turned on my air conditioner and stuff, and I am in a very old southern house, which is why you hear my cords moving whenever I do move. I have literally no power in my room, which is not a bad thing. It is just an old southern home that has not had any upkeep, which is like old southern homes. Um, uh, southern people are happy, but most of them aren't nuclear family happy. I want a family, not most southern households. Um, And most Southern households that I've met, but I've only had those people around me. I know there's better people. I've heard them around, but I don't know. Now with that, I am gonna go make sure the dogs don't want in because some of them are outside, and gonna do all that stuff. Uh, Here relatively soon, you're going to hear an extra dog in the background constantly. Hopefully, because I hope he gets along very well. It is going to be an extra dog named Scrappy. If you don't know the dogs, I don't want to go through them, but an extra dog named Scrappy. He is going to be an absolute happy boy, hopefully, because he is just a sad boy. He is a sad, happy boy because he just wants to be happy. I fully understand him. It's just so sad because I can just see the tears in his eyes. And if you don't know how animals function, you can hear their upsetness depending on their tier of intelligence. It's think inverse for humans. Be absolutely like, holy shit, you're thinking. Like I can just talk to you. I can talk to you like Lassie. Holy fuck. And some animals can just do it. Like for an example, Fluff. If you know Fluff, and some hopefully in my family will see this, like genuine people that know Fluff and Karma and different things like that. But Fluff, he just does his own thing, but at the same time, he's like a tanuki. If you don't pay attention to him, he will be the biggest nuisance. But if you do pay attention to him, he'll have fun. He'll genuinely enjoy his life, which is what I try and do for everyone involved, which is why I make these things. And with all that said, please go do whatever you need to do. Take a break, get some fresh air, turn on your air conditioner if you need to, like I did, which is why you hear the wind in the background. And hopefully you have a good rest of your time. Now, do not pass out. Do not get too comfortable if you are on the clock, because I do not want to be the reason. And do use me as the reason. It is not my dog ate my homework. Do not let your boss think that. It is literally a cool dude trying to let you relax on a hard day. No matter what your hard day is, you could be playing, like for an example, Ninja, the the most goofball, Tim the Tap. Okay, Tim the Tap Man, Ninja. If they can click and work together, because Tim the Tap Man, he is the thing. The if I can teach Tim the Tap Man the thing, he. Whoo! And there are some little mechanics, little tweaks. I want to see if his playstyle is with it. And if you don't know, an ally, Jeff. And I did this before I saw any shorts, just to clarify, and I genuinely loved it because I love playing Jeff. But in his ult, and keep in mind keep in mind I am high function autistic, so my words don't like working. So bear that in mind. And why I do not like the PvP mindset is it's competitive, even with conversation. It's competitive. You can hear it. It's beat me at this conversation, or you're not worth the time. Which is not fun, which is why I don't like PvP and the typical PvP mindset, which is why I say I'm a PvE gamer, because PvE sometimes it has a time limit, sometimes it really doesn't. And sometimes the time limit is kind of arbitrary, like the entire DLC-ish thing. It is DLC, but not DLC. School environment that is genuinely kind of terrifying, but in a fun, like, I don't know how to describe it. If I fucked up in a nanosecond, I was dead in a jump scare. It was like Five Nights at Freddy's, literally, with like so much rhythm and understanding. Like I had to literally land, knowing that this thing was violent as fuck. If I'm in its bubble, I am dead. So I had to land at the exact nanometer because I'm a titan. I could have waited a little bit longer, like a hunter, or more tactically, like a warlock. But I'm a titan. I'd rather run through the trip mines than actually sit through things. Like you can shoot them, you can disarm them, you can do whatever you want to. If I can barrel through them, and I will know if I can barrel through them, just stay back. If I'm playing with you, stay back when you see landmines, trip mines. They'll be set off. Don't worry, and I won't die. Trust me, even in higher tier environments, unless the explosives have bigger range, I'm not dead. And keep in mind, if I'm doing it, trust me, I trust you, because I am able to get in there and get out even in higher tier, but I do have to get in a good groove with you because I don't know what you're doing, because like healing autos change the game, like the final shape. It's a weird title. Yeah, Lightfall is that. It's such weird naming structure, but it's such a gorgeous naming structure if you know it. I'll be back, and when I get back, we're gonna have some fun. I'm sorry, I am very burpy. I have acid reflux when I am having fun and just enjoying life, and it is very sucky, which is why my friends need to know me, which is why I make these videos. Because I'm wanting to make RP at some point, but I can't because of things I said previously, which is why this is a video. I'm saying that because if you're at this point, I'm sorry because you're gonna kind of have not anything to see, hear, or do, but here in a little bit, hopefully, you're gonna have some stuff to do. Enjoy life, take a break, take a breather, put on your AC like you're in my background, and just have fun. To clarify the lore aspects, because I really like the concept, because the curse I know is the three. The player, which is why I forgot about the slap to the face. I need to also keep in mind how much health I have. Oh, this is a fun roguelike. I fucking love this. It's even FPS basically with aim. This is so fun. I'm nerding out. I need to stop. Just have fun. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know when to shut up because I don't typically talk to people. When I talk to people, I get better at just talking in general because I need that rhythm to bounce off of. I haven't been able to talk to anyone in a really, really long time. And I mean, genuinely talk to somebody. I can talk to somebody at their level, just not at my level typically, which is why it sucks. And it sucks just being me. I'm not saying smart, stupid, whatever have you, whatever you thought. It just sucks. Say levy. Genuinely what say levy means. Such is life. Now, with all that said, shown and done, I'm going to shut up and just going to play Titan until I want to rest because my sleep schedule is rest, and I'm going to wake up, do some laundry, get some food in me, hopefully, because I think I can just rest for a little bit because I realize I don't sleep. If I sleep, it's 12 hours. I'm just out. But I can easily and fun functionally. Like, I don't know how to put it. Words. This is why I sound manic to my family, which is why I've gone places that just felt like they were putting me in a kennel, making me like feel like a tool, just an animal to be put in somewhere to be fixed. Because they've done it twice to me, and I say they, and I'm just gonna say they, but it's well the nuclear family, not the Chernobyl factory. They, it's not fun. Or nuclear family, not Chernobyl factory. Just want to make sure I said that properly because I didn't mean to say that. With all that said, I am going to be rapidly getting better at this because I don't even know how the roguelike elements fully function, because I know if I die, things happen because of the overall story applications. And it is story applications, which is what I love. I am going to make things like this, which is why I'm making this video and every video in this series. I'm just gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, on up to like whatever the fuck number whenever I die. Because this is going to be how I give back to my community, to my people. If they want to watch this, they can. They can watch their own different thing. But it's a good extra wake up. Like, take a good shower, get your coffee, whatever your coffee is, and just put on your radio. Whatever your radio is. It could be me, it could be Tim the Tap Man, if you really like that. Or Ninja. I really think Ninja and Tim the Tap Man really need to get together. Oh, yeah. I need to get together in a good way, as in teamwork, and get together in the teamwork and function together. Like, for an example, Ninja's a good DPS, Tim Taman's a good tank, and genuinely they are good individually. If they could work together, holy shit, just in their shorts, if they could work together, holy shit. And Tim the Tatman is the thing. I don't know who Ninja is. I want to say Iron Fist just by his personality, or Iron Man, because he is tactical but also very like he wants to be the projectile, and that type of playstyle is what I want to just have fun and make. And I haven't seen his shorts because I don't like his energy because it's just too much. No offense if you're watching Ninja and if you see this, hell yeah, it's actually kind of cool. But no offense, you're just too much for me, and that's just your own thing. You're not my cup of tea, relatively speaking. That sounds weird, and I'm not trying to be gay. I am pan, but that does not matter. That is Bubba, not purple. With all that said, and I say that because there is multiple layers you have to get through. I am basically the Starry Night. What you see is not necessarily correct, but there is the layers that are all correct, technically. So just talk. And I do mean this because of how I want to have purple armor, I want to have RRP, and I don't know when I'm actually going to have a team to make all these different things, which is why I need to be in groove, because if I function, I am a very, very weird yokai, for lack of a better word, that cannot function in typical normal society. Like, I can't even really talk to people because people like to assume things. Most people don't just have an open mind, which is why whenever I see them, I genuinely start crying a little bit. Like, I can't help but smile and cry, which is why, even if it was fake, there was a person. I'm genuinely sorry for calling them out. I forget. Okay, she said she was going to comment down below. The person that I drove literally 3 hours, non-stop conversation, just relax. She understood I wasn't insane. And I say this because she let me get comfortable. She put a bag underneath my feet. Okay, I am 6'2". The gurney was literally too small for me all around. Like, I was hanging off of it because, again, even if I'm in shape, I'm a, I'm a rectangle. I can't help it. My feet are Sasquatch. I just can't help it. That is who I am. Most shoes can't fit me. Even fucking redonkulous, like, clown shoes sometimes can't fit me. Even if you think it's ridiculous, it just I'm bigger. I'm sorry. Which also hurts when I feel invisible, even in my own household. So the dogs listen to me more, which hurts more whenever I think about it because I feel like a tool, I feel like an animal. I'm sorry, that's Bubba, not Purple. If you have questions, I don't mind answering them in my own way. Do not pry more. If you start prying more, I would genuinely say please stop. But going back into how people can treat people nice. Because some people do not treat people nice. Even as a doctor, even as a nurse, some people just don't people treat people nice. Or some people do not treat people nice when they really, really should. Like, for an example, most imperial things, like the concept of imperialism and communism, and to clarify, those are government types. They are not what America has. America is a weird concept to most concepts. It is two governments side by side working together. It is multiple, not just two, it is multiple different pieces working together. But think of capitalism as the fluid, the oil, the blood, the water, and the overall tapestry of this work of art, because that's what capitalism is. It allows them to just work and do what they want to for a living if they can make it work, because it's just work in the making the gears grind because the gears have to grind, not because you want to but because you have to, which is why I am pan, but I know my personality. You could be a male. I don't give and fucks. If you're functional, cool. That's all I care about. Just to clarify, this is Bubba again. You're functional, you're functional. I don't give a fuck who you are internally. I just want you to be you. That's it. I don't care. Now, with that, and I say that because it's so obvious if people just are allowed to be them. And going back, this is very nitty gritty, and I'm sorry, I don't know the bad nurse's name. I genuinely want her to get fired, and I think their only doctor that literally has no concept of how time works. I wasn't there for 4 years, I believe. I could be wrong. I wasn't there for like some odd years. It was a year or two, not 3 months, like you said, over and over and over again. It's annoying. And the bullshit thing is he hung up on me, possibly. I don't know if it was assistant. Sorry if it was his assistant, genuinely. If it wasn't, cool. But the next day, man, I called him rude, really, really loud and angrily because he hung up on me. As my doctor, when he was assuming everything, was not asking me questions, he was literally looking down and asking the paperwork questions, which is not how a doctor works. And I don't know his name. I want to just genuinely check his background, check his record, and see what he genuinely did in the Rangers. Because I saw his banner. I just gave zero fucks. Just to clarify. Because respect is earned constantly. You cannot assume somebody gives a damn what you've done, because what you've done could have literally been signing paperwork all your fucking life. I don't give a fuck. How did you get there? I don't know. You're big, you have like your own general problems, obviously. I cannot assume you deserve my respect. So assume I can earn yours, basically, always, which is why I hate doctors typically. The entire time I was weirded. I was burning up. I was going like maximum yokai, for lack of a better word. It looked crazy, but if people ask questions, it would have made sense. I'm trying my best to work with my family, but I don't know if they're going to work with me. Typically, something starts grinding, like torn down rust in a just matted, nasty, just ugh. But I hope it doesn't, and I try my best to just ignore it when it does, but that's why I started just overboiling, because I try my best to overextend in like Jeff the Land Shark, but my own family. Like Jeff the Land Shark DPS when needed, because you can actually put pressure on if you know the power of bubble, because you don't just spam bubble. One bubble is all you need. That is it. And then, I kid you not, controller is your best friend, or joystick. A single pivot point is what you need, not WASD. Because when you're in Jeff mode, if you keep it in motion, like you're going to see in this gameplay, I have hold for this reason, for sprint and dash, because it allows me to jump and do also different things in flow. Which this is also why you will never see, unless it is meant for just maximum, like Savathun's this is Destiny 2, just to clarify. Savathun's concept of the next game. I think she is talking about episode payback, because I think it's just going to be an episode. I think it's going to be a episode that defines what episodes are, because thus far we've been in beta testing, which is why if they ever make a next Destiny, not okay. The mobile should have stayed mobile. It looks like a genuinely fun mobile game. My mobile device could never play it. My mobile device is old as fuck because it has the only jack head. Like, I never want to use Bluetooth. I am an old-fashioned person. I genuinely prefer headset because there is no delay. I always hear a slight delay with Bluetooth, always, but never PlayStation controllers. I've genuinely tried, and I barely ever hear delay, at least noticeable. And that could just be how my brain ticks, but at all noticeable. And keep in mind, I can play on genuinely any FPS. I don't care. Just give me a little bit to get good with it, and I can just play on your version, play on your play style. Just show me how you play it. Which is why I want to make gaming a business. I want to be in the intellectual boom with gaming, space exploration. Like there are so many brilliant minds that just don't want to work together. Now, with that, the reason why I'm upset because most of them are American or American adjacent, like Jordan Peterson. He is basically American because I think he also understands that Americans are kind of. I don't know if he fully. I think he dreads how American can just flip flop, like just disappear basically some days and just what the fuck. I always ask my dad because my dad is how I get my information. What is going on in the comedy we call government? Because previously, in like before Super President Trump, and I do mean Super President Trump because he's like Abraham Lincoln. Hopefully, wait, fuck, What was his assassin's name? I forget his assassin's name. That fucker missed 4 times. I'm sorry. Just we have Abraham Lincoln again. Basically, he's just orange and weird. Everyone's weird. People just don't hide it in America. Now with that, America is not a capitalist society. It is a capitalist fluid. It is a capitalist fluid motion to allow you to be you. If you can make it work, make it work. If you can't, you have to pivot or like adjust, if not just give it up. Because some things that you want to do are not what you need to do. If that makes any sense. Like try it later in life. Just genuinely be who you want to be in the given moment. Now, with all that said, I want to play this game. um ah After this stream, I am going to be going to bed, like I said, relatively speaking, resting. I'm not going to be sleeping for long, most definitely. But while resting, I am going to be ready to play some Jeff because I really want to play some uh, competitive Jeff or Loki, depending on the circumstances. I hope that I find people to play with because that game is genuinely fun, but I typically don't. If I can vibe with them, oh fuck, we are going to kick some ass because both Loki and Jeff, if you know how to genuinely play them, like Jeff for an example, when you wiggle, you can't die. Genuinely. Baby girl, are you asleep? You're asleep enough? You can rest? I'm sorry. I've had my baby girl in my room, and to clarify, that is my little wagabooty. She is my doggo. She is my companion in like druid concepts or wizard concepts. She helps me out so much. Genuinely. I can explain it if you want me to explain it. I explained it earlier, but I really want to get into the gameplay because that is what this entire video is about, and I haven't really showed a whole lot. I recorded different bits before, so I understand that people haven't watched stream, even if they have started stream or I don't know. I'm me. I'm never really going to change this. I'm going to get better, but this is the general format. There's going to be breaks here and there, but hopefully more gameplay once I actually get a groove going because I need to salsa and samba. And I am Spanish descent. I am American. Do not think I am Irish. Do not think I am whatever the fuck you want to assume. Because sometimes my accent goes Spanish. Sometimes my accent goes German somehow magically. Somehow it goes maximum Southern where I can't even fucking understand myself. And that was Southern enough where some people might have not understood me. And I'm still talking how I want to speak. Now, that is just who I am, which is why I'm going to shut up. Because I can overboil, overextend with concepts and conversation because I don't know when to shut up. That is what I'll get better at if I can ever get good teammates. But I asked Clementine accidentally on mic if she is okay that I can just let her sleep there because she's trying to get good with me because she is my companion. She's trying to work with me even though she is old. The vet even said, how was she this old, basically? Like, not in super excited because of some reason, but I could hear in his tone. He was like, what are you giving this beast? She is just healthy. And the trick is like how you get a plant to grow properly and not fearfully. Make it happy. Hey, last bit, I'm going to literally say, let's groove. We're going to show off different things, and we're going to groove. Hopefully, people are going to enjoy this because I can just have fun because I don't want to go to bed yet. I was going to go to bed for you, baby girl. If you need to go to bed, please tell me, but you did tell me. And you are going to hear in these videos my jingling necklace. I need to also charge my controller, so this also works. Because my necklace is actually really cool and I really don't want to take it off ever. I will eventually have to clean it and fix it, but right now I don't really want to. Which, again, is why I love the concept of nuclear family, because I know I need that female mindset. Which, again, I am pan, don't care about body, I care about individuality and who they are, but I also know what the difference in sexuality and gender are. I am American, Southern. It is not, and again, I'm from the Bible Belt, but at the same time, I was Christian. I, for lack of a better word, feel like I boiled in the holy water for no reason. Like, I don't like church. And again, for no reason. I don't try and hurt anyone. I don't try and do anything bad. I'm loud, I will agree. I'm scary, I will agree, but I'm not hurting anyone, which is why this game is gorgeous. Good segue. If you have watched this far, thank you. But here's a good segue into the game because I'm literally just going to boot it up again. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to try my best to just shut up and go maximum have fun because I know I can. Thank you, baby. And I literally turned to my baby girl because she's on my bed, or technically our bed. I have a nest. I don't have pillows. I actually use blankets and stuff because it allows me to adjust it where I want to because my baby girl is a loaf and not because she's fat. She's really in shape. Like I said, her doctor said she's surprisingly in shape, like that kind of inflection, but more like genuinely surprisingly how. And like I said earlier, it's literally just love and affection. Like I want to give my people, and genuinely my people, my humans, the people that I'm working with daily. I want to give them the same. I care for you. I genuinely care for you, like if you were a plant. And that sounds weird, but think about it and what you have to give a plant to make it grow properly, to make it grow properly and healthily, mentally, physically, and everything. Because a tree is, for lack of a better word, an Atlas type of Titan. Gaia, it is the first life. It is creation, like the different types of plants. Just look up Australia. Australia wildlife. The first thing you see, look more up on it. Just keep diving into that fucking beast. Whatever it is, it's gonna want to kill you. And again, beast. I mean beast in the most broad expanse, like Atlas Titan, Gaia Titan, where they are concepts more than anything else. Because how do you literally pick up the heavens? Like, on your back, what are you standing on first? Second, how are you holding yes? Where are you? Where's the leverage? Everywhere. Are you just Superman? That's Superman. Oh, that's why everyone likes Superman. He's Atlas. Modern Atlas. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Different concepts like that are why I really like Glass, that movie overall, and those three parters, even though I haven't watched them and I don't want to watch them alone, they are disturbingly good from the little clips I've seen. In my brain, I am high functioning autistic and have a very, very active imagination, which is why I sound manic, I sound weird, but I'm an artist. I see the art for what it is, and I would love to ask questions to the artist, which is why if people have questions for me, please ask them. I fully understand. Just ask. And it's not for publicity. This is not publicity. RRP, it's general channel, whatever that channel will be named, that is publicity. This is just get to know the artist, get to get in the good groove and want to or not want to sign up for my Patreon, which is why I hopefully have a Discord. And if I don't, please tell me. I will try my best to fix it because I don't know how the link works because my phone breaks. It's broken and I don't really want to fix it. I just want to fix the screen and that's it. I like his brokenness, but at the same time, I have commented and I don't see if I commented. Like I've commented like 3 times and I could have sworn we had it back and forth, but it's not there, like at all, and I don't get it. And the same general thing has happened for I don't remember getting this rule of a weapon, but it's perfect. It's literally exactly what I want for this build. Same with the armor pieces. It's literally just if I groove with it, perfect. Same with the upgrades, same with different things like that, because I just groove with life and life grooves with me. Which is why I know what I do is correct. Which is why I would have to explain it, even if it's not your cup of tea. Basically, think of me as the modern Buddha, the modern Jesus. Because I will do the Jesus thing of grab reeds and beat the ever loving whatever the fuck that fucking nonsensical bullshit was out of you because you're on holy ground. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, and this might not even be my fucking God. I don't give an fucks. You are desecrating this holy site. There is still a beating heart here, and I am going to beat it into your fucking head. I don't want to. Get the fuck back, but I will. Kind of shit. Just pushing them back because keep in mind, and I'm literally quoting the Bible, which is why I really want to watch a Bible movie, but at the same time, I don't need to. I know the Bible. I might not sound like it, but I know the Bible. Like, I love the different concepts in it because all they are concepts. Like 7 days for 7 billion years, and I think that's lowballing, but it's oddly similar. But just add more zeros to the days everywhere, basically, because whoo. And imagine, like for an example, in the Bible, I think it's the Bible, and the Quran is actually a subset of the Bible, even though the Bible thumpers don't actually want to say it actually is, but it obviously demonic, and I don't know a better word for it. It is not even the villains in this game. The villains in this game, and you're going to see a little bit of its own, like its base look, and then I'm going to change to what I want it to look like because I really like I was talking about earlier, TD, I keep want to say TDT, but TDT also has this general flow with concepts, which is I would love to work to TDT. Genuinely, I would love to work with me some because, oh, I want to show him how you can use Nuke Titan. I want to show him, not, okay, how to put this? If you have the right flow, Shatterskate is obsolete. Wellskate is obsolete until you have to cross distances. Now, with that have to, do you genuinely have to? Or are you just an egotistical, ballsy maniac? Now, you do you, but just answer that one simple question, please, because I ain't doing that. I ain't spamming those buttons to possibly break my inputs because it's obviously jank, like tap strafing in Apex Legends. That should never been based. That should never been said as a lore accurate thing. Literally, never. Because it broke fundamentals for how PC and console interact. You need to have a equal playing field for everything to work together. Like for an example, VR could also be implemented if you balance those two. Because VR, okay, I am wanting to make RRP first. I've dabbled in the concept of making like a zombie shooter, but like TF2 zombie shooter for the lack of a better word, blah. But I'm going to be making a maximum Titanfall in Titanfall 2, and I say maximum Titanfall in the like battlefield. You are fighting for land and territory, king and country of red and blue. Literally, I think that is going to be the story. Like, it's post-apocalyptic as fuck. If you dig a little bit deeper, you're going to see what broke these people. Because you're going to, like, I'm going to have bits where you're hearing about other societies that are so weird and alien, but that's literally just perfect humans. In my personal mindset, because everyone has their personal mindset, perfect humans, and different things about to work with reality. Like, I don't think the Krzyzewski scale for societies are correct, because once you start controlling, you start losing the beauty. Let things be things, but at the same time, you can direct it, like a herd, which is why I love Clement. And again, I'm going to shut up for my baby girl. Do I need to shut up, baby? Baby girl. Baby. Okay. Cool. Can I can I keep talking? Do I need to shut up? Do I need to shut up? No? Okay. She's moving slightly. I don't know if it's audible, and I want to make sure or possibly get it to be audible because she is smart and she shows how smart animals are. She literally said, "No, it's okay. We will go to bed later." Basically. But and again, we will. I got the flashlight. I got you. I literally turned around as she rolled into my flashlight that was on the bed because I've been up all night, and that's just how my circadian rhythm works. And again, I hope I'm saying that right. I mean my sleep schedule, my sleep rhythm. I don't sleep, I rest. If I sleep, I sweat too much. I don't like it, and I have to have things on so much, which has burned out outlets. Like I am a weird creature, and I don't know. I think the Bible is correct, but written in a old mindset, where, like for an example, pork. Pork in the Bible is not something you can eat, but with modern science, you can. if you understand how to cook it properly. Like, you just have to cook it at a high enough temperature and you can eat it. Genuinely. Because it is correct. You can't eat it. You cannot eat it with old modern styles of cooking, or old modern, because of how it can still work in a like survivalist, completely and utterly, like not ooga booga. You might still have guns and shit, but you are working off of fuck, something took over. Can't really fire it on good two legs. I am limping constantly, but I am America, damn you, or we are America, damn you. And I'm not I am America, we are America. There is no I in team. America is a big team because it is a melting pot of society itself. Every society, because again, capitalism is this flow of oil, blood, water, whatever have you, where it is a republic. If it actually works, it is not a democracy. That is psychological warfare. And keep in mind, I am a hunter titan warlock, for lack of a better word, that mains Sombra in the most Jeff way. To clarify a little bit, I'm the Sombra that you know is there, that if you lower your guard for a fucking nanosecond, I will devour you. You're just dead. Like, you won't, I won't eat, I have to work off of pure reaction. I'm not seeing what's happening. It's, I have to line up, hack, virus, then SMG. But if I can get it off, if you do not move enough, and again, I'm working off of you, I have one target in mind, and I love doing this because it's typically their support. And not to kill them. It's literally, respect me. I will respect you. Respect me. Because if you don't, this cat is gonna kill you. Like, it's so fun. And the entire time, I'm not saying, grr, I'm not killing, I'm gonna get you. I'm not like boop or anything like that. It's literally just hi. Hi. And I literally want people to text, because as Sombra, I can literally just be in a corner in bumfuck nowhere because I know geometry that only like Vulture knows. And if you know who Vulture is in Overwatch, I need to see him play Iron Fist. Like, IRL in person, because holy fuck. And I will teach him how to play Iron Fist because he will be his projectile. Instead of shooting explosives, you are just the explosive. Shoot yourself. And again, you could just fucking smooth fly into an Iron Man. Like, you can go exactly where you want to, and the super itself could actually be used. Like, I've done it in Doom Match just as a maximum. I could delete you. I don't want to. I'm having fun with you. And it's just, if you don't know, with the supercharge, and that's what I'm going to say because this actually worked, because I'm actually going to be meleeing this. I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to show off different art, but different to say that. And I know I said I was going to do something different than what I am doing, but I can't. I don't know when to shut up, and I can't really shut up. I will shut up though whenever I get in the good gaming groove, because I can't do both, so I have a good shut up there. Shut off, shut up. Words. Um, I really want people to play with and talk to, because this would not be a problem. I'll be able to keep my train of logic going, because that is how good conversation works. It is back and forth, bouncing back and forth, and making everything work. Because I could actually play games at one point and communicate. I miss my friends. I miss saying, sure, everyone was dealing with life, say la vie type of shit. But we got together to literally say in Destiny 2 Vault of Glass, like once a week ish, to just say crevasse. At least that's why I did it. I have Dex. I didn't care. I was doing it for friendship, doing it for camaraderie, because I had nothing better to do. And even when making my games, I will not have anything better to do. I'm going back to my games. That's what I'm going to say. Sorry. This is Purple Armor. This is the artist, not the game, just to clarify. But my next game after RP, and I barely dabbled into this because I only have so much creative flow to go around, for lack of a better word, um, is going to be, and I don't know if this name is going to be correct. RRP was my prototype name, but that is literally just going to be what it's called. Reaper Recruitment Program is literally just perfect. It's perfect. There's no other word for that. It's literally perfect, in my personal opinion. Because once it's fully out there, it's going to make perfect sense, which is why I personally don't like the concept of biocommandos for my second one. But that is literally just a maximum placeholder, like Bungie's Frontiers. And I'm sorry about the background fans. If they don't blow on me, I can't actually. I overheat. And it's weird, but that's also why I asked Clement if she's okay. But she is sleeping, I can see that, resting, how I do. She's trying to get used to that, and if she can't, I will see. She'll start wiggling bad, and we will go to bed. I will literally force her ass to go to bed. I've held her. Feeling like shit, but I need to know how she can work with me and back and forth. I can't just assume. When I start assuming, I kind of make an ass out of me and you. And if you don't know, that's actually how it's spelled, which is why I like saying that. Now, I am going to hopefully in this video, or I am actually going to in this video, gain a good groove. I'm actually going to sit down, not on mic because that is going to annihilate your eardrums. Hopefully, you have not annihilated your eardrums already, but enjoy what you're doing. Sit back, whatever you're doing. Just like eat your Cheetos if that's what you're doing. I don't fucking care. Do what you're doing. Have fun doing it. Get a good mic setup, or not mic setup. I'm going to shut up so you can get a good audio setup because you don't have to worry about my mic. My mic is loud and I can't fix that right now. At some point, I will be fixing that because I'll be editing on PC. But with the background, tick, 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 adjust everything for that because that is the bass sound, which is why sound I only adjust master volume because I typically play on like normal. In this game, normal because if I played harder, I think I just cry. And this game mode is I don't know if it's on normal or harder because even damage values at base are different. This entire game is gorgeous, which is why the entire like the gold, green, and purple. Those are completely new things that make no sense to me yet. I think I get understanding and general like feeling, but I need to play more. And I've only done one thing thus far, which is why I'm genuinely sorry about this video. This is a tester, genuinely feeling it out, but I genuinely like this concept. I'm sorry for saying genuinely a lot. Genuinely. With all that said, shown and done, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and I will check on y'all a little bit later. Please get some water near you because this is going to be a good groove. Because of how I play. Once I get a good. Sorry about my. Sorry. To clarify basically what's going on, after the main campaign, this was introduced as basically a you were waking up again after a long slumber. And you, as in the player, because that matters. Everything in this game matters. Akito and KK all woke up simultaneously at the same time, boom, and dropped into the same point. I don't know who those three are, but I think they're like the fates. There's just one vocal piece and the two fates, like the fates typically are depicted, but I like the concept of one's always it, but it might not sound like the same one, if that makes any sense. But they are flowing with reality, because they said outright their power got abused. They fucked up. They need us, as in the player. Because these things I'm actually going to try and emote with, you're going to hear them get growly. Some of them like actually laugh like the kids. They laugh because they're not bad or mean or evil. Because there's so many different words I could have said there, which is why I stuttered there. And I'm sorry about that. But they're not bad. They're actually good creatures, just of bad design. They're pain. Literally, they're pain. Which is why every side quest is basically like, are you really doing the right thing or should you just let it flow? And at the same time, it's flowing into a bottomless ravine. I'm going to patch the ravine as best I fucking can. Fuck you. Which is why I like Control. The next video I'm going to stream the next video I'm going to stream is going to be Control because I really need to get back into that game. I really, really hope that they have another update that is just like the Asgard Take Control is a song that is in the game. It is how you go through an entire main quest thing that I actually had to look up. I did not understand it. It was literally groove. Literally. That was the key. It was literally walk in, shoot shit, and have fun. The music will tell you everything you need to know. It will tell you when enemies will spawn. You'll hear them spawn in the music. And the best part about that song, if you play it on Spotify or YouTube, you will hear weird things in the background. Play them in reverse. Look at it if you have to, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's fucking gorgeous. Just learn about it, please. It's fucking gorgeous. And I'm going to do shit like that. That is my Easter eggs. That is my exotic quests. You're not going to be, oh, this is shitty live service. And Destiny 2 is not shitty live service. They're actually getting good footing right now, which is why they're trying out the episodic format. I do think that they should change the season pass, which is why they've never changed the season pass to the episode pass and the tab list, which is pretty interesting concept, and they actually do have cool things like that if you just pay attention to how they want to introduce things, because they have their cards close to their chest, not that they're kind of showing that they have like an ace or like a king or some high, at least a high card. So they're like, you see this? We're gonna win, dude. We got this. Just fucking place it, ready to fucking go. Because I'm expecting Frontiers. I'm expecting Frontiers to have fun. Like the final shape, not the final shape. Actually, yeah, the final shape I was expecting to expand upon Nightfall and Witch Queen, which introduced base fundamental concepts that introduced like Witch Queen introduced the base fundamental concept for the healing auto rifle. Parasite as an exotic is how they should have a TTS server, and I do think Destiny 2 needs a TTS server. Like, uh, Destiny Rising should always stay not console. It should always stay a phone game, literally. Astrocross was wrong. Flat out was wrong, and I will debate him back and forth. He should have not played the game if he wasn't going to play it, if it wasn't going to be on phone. And I wasn't going to play it on phone, but it is a phone game. If you just look at it, it's a phone game. Don't play it on anything else if you don't want to play it. And that's not me being autist or like, oh, if you want to play, you have actual Destiny. It's comparable. And hell, at some point, some way, there could be an overlap. Like, I would love the ability in my I have 3 games I'm going to make. Once I make those 3 games, I'm going to make a lot of other things. But once I have that income, that flow, I can make other things here and there. But the third game I'm going to make is going to be a a shooter heaven where you can play easily. There's no difficulties here, but you can go either up high if you want to be more tactical, basically feeling like Spider-Man with a fucking sniper rifle or bow or literally melee weapons, because have fun, dude, which is why I'm doing RRP, then Biocommandos, whatever that's going to be, and that is going to be Maximum Titanfall and kind of Bioshock-esque, where you're dealing with titanic concepts of, I could just, like a soda can, just, I'm gone. Just literally, that onomatopoeia, that's all it takes, and you're dead. And I want that feeling in this game. And sorry about the burps. I'm trying my best not to let you hear them. And I'm sorry about the air conditioner. I'm just trying to make sure you're trying to be in that calm, cool, collected state. And I know it's kind of annoying. And if you need to, please turn me down. I have not started the game, and I will make sure you have a good audio mix. I'm sorry. Um, I will get better at this overall concept, and this is kind of prototype, which is why I haven't even really this episode 1. There'll be episode 1. This is like prototype. I can't even edit that midstream. I don't think. Can I edit that midstream? I don't want to try. Okay. With all that said, shown and done, I am going to kick some ass. Hopefully you enjoy the pretty colors, and if you have any questions, please ask with a timestamp down below. I will get back to you. And I do believe streams you can get back to on the comments. I would love to be able to. I don't know if there's like a specific thing that does that, like Twitch or YouTube, but I would love to be able to do that. Um, with that said, shown and done. Please ask questions if you need to, but the first thing I'm going to do is show off cool graphics because, like, for an example, I was trying to get to the amazing music makers that make amazing music, basically as ERP or ERB, Epic Rap Battles of History, makes amazing just banter bullshit in the best way possible. Like, their actors are just kind of correct, and not even in a bad way. I agree. Even my personal favorite one, because I'm such a fucking dork nerd, the 10 billion, 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 billion particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd. That one line is just playing in the background, and the best part about it, when I'm going maximum, just trying to have fun. Fuck you. If you can kill me, good on you. Don't ego me, because then I'm actually gonna try and kill you. I'm just gonna run and have fun. Do you think? Try and find me. Try and hunt me down. Have fun. Just don't ego me. Go kill other people, please. Then that is how I play, and I try and express that because I try and just have fun. I don't want to text because I am on console. I always play on console, so texting, I can't do it properly. If I had friends, I would ask them to text for me, but it's literally like, leave my Jeff alone. He's having bullshit, or something like that. Because it's like, leave my Jeff alone, I'm coming for your ass. Like some shit like that, where it's you won't like the entire team, because I will rally everyone in defense of this Jeffy boy. He's not saying shit. Don't try me. Which is why, again, I like the nuclear family, because that is my, I don't know, it's personality for the nickname. Like, I love the idea of honey bun, sweet thing. I like the idea of sugar, because in my nuclear family, because nuclear families are different nuclear families, it all works differently for the individual, which is why the concept is correct. But if you expand it, like a popcorn ready to pop, um, because just expand it and it's just kind of better. Because when it's not expanded, it's just unedible. And are popcorns good for you? I actually don't know because they always get stuck in my teeth weirdly. Um, and sorry about the things you hear on the floor. I have not cleaned in a decent bit, and I can't clean everything because I live in an old southern house that has not been upkept. This has not always been just my room and different things like that. It's just, yeah, it's old and southern. Best way to put it. And I've said this multiple times. Now, with all that said, keep in mind I'm going to be trying to use different attacks I don't have access to. Because the entire subclass or skill tree, whatever you want to call it, is completely different. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm going to be sitting down, shutting up, and having fun. I hope you have a good rest, baby girl, and everyone else. I hope you enjoy the pretty colors. This is generally the last time I'm going to say something because I'm going to mute. Mute. Hopefully, I figure out a way to have like a paddle system at some point for an extra mute where it's just, I'm not talking anymore. Can do.
That was a tough one.
Listen to how they're laughing. They're not actually angry, and they will get angry. I literally said, "This group, let's have fun." Like in Minecraft, the teabag of friendship. For lack of a better word, it's the best way I can think to say it, and I'm sorry, that's not correct wordage, but still, it gets the point across. Like, for an example, she's literally shooting bubbles, which is why when I'm fighting these ones, I actually like fighting them with the power of bubble. Do I get the ability? There's rapid fire. Yeah, bubbles. I really like attack bubbles. Just bubble, bubble, bubble. Because that's what they're doing. They're just shooting bubbles that are actually red. I actually just like this coloring because it allows me to just focus on gameplay. Can I? Nope. I don't know what I got and what I don't got, and it actually flows because it's like I woke up from a long slumber. I really like the feeling overall.
On to the next.
I don't like it how they'll even talk when they're dead because it shows that they're not actually dead. They're just going back to rest because they're just unrested spirits, which is why everything has been getting crazier and crazier and crazier, which is why I thoroughly enjoy this game. Corruption's here. Corruption's like a bark of something that shouldn't have bark, a scab or a wound that is never healed. Okay, you beautiful. This game is, and I'm sorry about my mic. I'm really needing to sit down. The the companies that made this game, because I believe it's other companies, because different inks and different things like that. I don't know how it functions because like Bethesda, Rockstar, some Rockstar games, most Rockstar games are absolutely fucking gorgeous. Like Bethesda and id, they can't miss. And I mean that in the most like, for lack of a better word, simple way, not a bad way. Just it's just the best. It is just correct. Now, with all of that, I'm actually going to be shutting up completely and utterly. Consumables, everything is completely different because looting is not really. Those are new people, completely new guys. Those are basically the fates, from what I've understood thus far. Um, what did I want to do? Sorry for completely breaking your immersion. Oh yeah, I want to put on music. Sorry. In game, which is why I hope I did not copyright it, but I do not think I will. I was constantly thinking about audio, which is why I just had to keep my mic going. I am sorry about that. Aww. Where is it? Inventory was. I was at the wrong place. Yeah. No, I want that. Okay. Something kind of cool. This is a good show of personal flavor and how you want to do it. Because this is a good song, and this is a good song. I'm going to let them both play to let you adjust your audio because listen to the song. It's going to be at the right audio level. It's going to be amazing if you can groove with it. If you can't, I'm sorry. Hopefully, it lets you rest and just relax no matter what you're doing. And I'm sorry about the audio. I know it's fucked. I can't really fix it because I need to do what I need to do. And it flows beautifully, which I'm just going to have in the background. And every single time I notice it goes away, I'm going to play another one. I just prefer this one. The amount of stuff in the background, how the rhythm constantly goes and doesn't have the long, like, classical feeling. This is more modern techno, which is what I personally prefer. With more drum and guitar, where it's a jumbled mess of understanding. Because understanding doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, does it? I'm sorry, I'm a hyena in the best way. I just love laughing and it just works. Best way to put it, I'm high on life and I love being high on life. Even with dark and disturbing things like this. Like, this is actually more colorful, a lot brighter, and that actually made me think about the song Abyss, which is why I'm putting on my music and different things like that, or our music, because it's clicked different now. Hope you enjoy.
Not half bad, partner. Well, you know. Sometimes we gotta test ourselves. How's this?
I'm sorry for pausing. I'm gonna let you get in the groove again. I'm even going to change the music and completely change the groove because just going back in the same groove doesn't work for me. So why would I try and make it work for you? Now I did not just brutalize them, for lack of a better word, because I could have easily. There's different creatures. What the fuck am I missing? This is gonna be a fun roguelike. Oh, hell yeah. Um, you're gonna see what I mean. I have not gotten to the shop yet. This is fun. Please, again, fix your audio levels. I'm sorry about the jump scares, but life is a mess, for lack of a better word. Sorry. I'm gonna reset everything. This is literally what uh 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 Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League should have been, because it's literally just how it should have been, but on multiplayer scale. From how this is functioning thus far, it should have been this, but with more like Destiny 2, keep what you get type of concepts. Everyone lost interest, and I'm sad that they did. Like, I hope that doesn't happen in Destiny 2. Or this game.
Think we can head down now. You okay? Next. Not bad. That wasn't bad. Big one incoming. Here we go. Who wants some? You're getting better, Akito. Hey, KK, let's switch places. Nah, not my turn yet. cat.
What's a cat doing here?
You okay? Maybe it's scared.
Fine. These talismans make noise to distract enemies.
You seem better. What were you doing back there? don't think so. I'd like to help him get home.
Sure. You take care of the Tsuchigumo. You can go home.
Got it. You just stay put, okay?
Got a feeling we'll find more cats.
Yeah. If we find any, let's bring them here. Better stay alert. Felt that one. Sure woke me up. Focus!
Sorry, I really wanted to do everything I just did to test out how the time works. That was only chronologically 24 minutes if you think about it, because the pause screen has what it has. This game is just fucking gorgeous.
Huh? Back here again? I thought it was finished back there.
Just be happy you're still alive. Got yourselves a pretty good setup. Bet you could use these to hide from enemies.
Back in the game. Let's go! That wasn't bad. Gotta keep it up.
Long way to go. You okay? Ready to roll.
How's this? Okay, you alright?
Worry about yourself.
like it. Good work! Defend yourself if you can't avoid the hit. Next!
Not bad. Make it look easy.
I wouldn't say that.
Big one incoming. Here we go. Leave. No more, please.
Okay, we made it. Gotta keep it up. I think I could do better.
Ambitious. I like it. Make it count. What is it?
Feeling the tension now, huh? Can you keep it up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Long road ahead.
But we have to keep going.
Okay, on to the next. More than a bump on the head.
Tell me about it.
All right, let's finish this thing and move on. Pretty decent. It's on!
Whew, I'm beat. No more, please. Aced it. You're good. You can use these to freeze enemies in place.
All right, it's on.
Alright, I need to specify this. This is basically my left or right leg. Hell, my pinky toe or thumb toe. Because I think both of them really matter for overall foot placement if you really use both. Because I like using both depending on what I'm trying to do. But, yeah. That's like one of them gone. I can't get the next upgrade, at least yet, where I can grapple onto other things, because I like how there's more space there to expand. Like, I'm expecting way more shit, because I just started. Because this had a build up and build up and build up in the main game. Please be some 3D Dead Cells level fun, please? That's fucking cheating! What in the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna reset. Go fuck yourself. That was some bullshit.
Shut him up.
Nice one!
That took you long enough.
Yeah, that one.
All right. Well done. We're about done here.
Right!
That was too close.
Guess we can relax a little.
do this! Rough.
Okay, on to the next.
This place doesn't bring back the best memories.
Hey, we're dancing on thin ice.
And badly, too. Feeling good.
Just perfect.
All right, it's on.
Stay calm. Watch their movements.
All right.
Die yet.
I'm going to take that as a good break because timey-wimey bullshit, even in gameplay, it's basically designed for you to take breaks. So, that's going to be my stopping point, at least for playing this game. I need to go stretch my legs and get some food in my stomach. So, I'm going to go do some things. I hope you go do some things and have a good rest of your day. That was 3 hours if you sat through that entire thing without getting up. So please stretch your legs. Have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next video, which I don't know if I really need to post the end game that I went through twice and then went through this, but I think I'm going to because it's just fucking gorgeous. And I do not speak at all. It is just maximum in game, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And they can't even show that in game because it's a completely different game mode. This entire thing is gorgeous. Now that was kind of a cliffhanger because death is the next life. Is there anything new? I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's day and stretch and just make your body move because just sitting still is very bad for you. So have a good rest of y'all's day, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bleh. That was a very hard thing to say for some odd reason.